All the wall is pointed, apart from that all right up there, which I've had to pack, so I'm going to have to leave that until it sets properly. And then once that bit's done, we're complete. And now to start the cleaning.
I cut a hole in the wall, which is just block, a 45-degree hole to get our 200mm pipe through. So to get it right first time, I made a stencil of what it should be like, because it's not a circle, it's more like an oval or an egg shape. So I measured it all up, put the stencil on the outside and the inside, and then cut it from both sides, and then lined it up in the middle. So that's cut, ready to go. There's a towel in it at the moment because we've had a bit of rain.
And it's throwing it down today, but we're nice and warm doing this, and I'm just cleaning the stones up that end. Just the top to do now, and then I could carry on forever, but I think we'll call it a do once I've cleaned those top ones off.
The fireplace plinth, or fireplace that the fire sits on, we've just built a quick form that will be filled with concrete. It'll then be clad with granite and some pebbles, which you'll see probably later on in the week. It's not 100% square because both the walls aren't 100% square, but it is the exact same shape as the base of the fire, but with a little bit of a shelf on it as well. So I've just got to brace this up on the outside and mix concrete. I estimate it's going to take 4 big buckets, so it's probably going to be 6. And I do apologise for the hole in the hat. The dog's decided to give it a bit of a chew. Bless him. With the plinth, it's now full of concrete, and that's going off at the moment. In true Bob style, I totally underestimated how much concrete would go in. If I was a quantity surveyor, I would have been sacked years ago. I estimated 4 of these buckets, and it took 8. These are the pebbles that we got out from the Decor when we took it to pieces. These were all underneath the floor. So an idea is to lay a layer of cement and push these into the cement so they're level, because the fire has to sit on top of them, making like a cobblestone kind of effect.
So we're just going up to the veggie patch that I have to pass through the chicken coop, the chicken bit, and they just, I think they think it's feeding time, but it's not yet. Oh! Oh! And now we have a bird sat on my shoulder. Don't poop. So this is my very neglected vegetable garden. I know there's not much going on at this time of year, but it's time to stop pointing and tidy everything up in here. And I need to get the rotavator out and rotivate down this end, because we need to get the potatoes in, which I were very late doing last year. So we want to be on time this year. The poor beds are looking disgraceful. So yeah, they need a really good weed. Garlic's doing really well, but like I said, it all needs weeding. And then there's some beetroots in this one, if you can see them, for all weeds. I've cleared out all my old marigolds there, because that's supposed to be a bit of a herb garden. Yeah. We need to get weeding. So yeah, I'm back to where I like to be, in my garden. And there's my big rotavator. I need to dig out of the cellar, get it up into the veg patch and start some rotavating. And also next week, I need to give this a good clean out. It's not bad, but it does need a clean. So out of 3 big hens, 9 times out of 10 through a week, we get 3 eggs, which is really good. And they've been like that all the way through winter. That's all the pebbles in. It's still very wet, so it looks a bit dull. We'll see what it's like when it dries. And we're thinking of doing the front like this ish. No, these are just stood up, they're not in. But yeah, putting them to the front and then pointing them up so it matches the wall. No, what do you think? I don't know whether you can see, but they just caught the end of the line there coming down the tree. So we have another lot just there. That's the second lot of caterpillars into the trap. So we have rainy day, sunny day, and while ground's soft, they come down to burying it. Yeah. So hopefully that's 2 empty nests, 1 to go.
The wall that I rebuilt, where it had collapsed, is now being taken over by nature. All the plants coming through the joins. Yeah, really nice. It should look, in a few years, just like the rest of it. A few more rocks to put on the top, but it's finding them that's the difficulty.
Look at this. This is an almond tree. Those flowers are about to open. Amazing. Spring's coming, yay! I just thought I'd show you a couple of things what we brought from the UK. These are wall sconces, wrought iron and handmade as well. As per Facebook Marketplace bargain, we bought these for £40, and when we researched, one of these was selling at 360. So they're absolutely beautiful and will look fantastic against that pointed wall. And this is not the way it's on the bottom. But this is a meat hanger, a bespoke meat hanger. I'll try and take it from underneath so you can see. They're shaped into like twigs. But again, wrought iron with huge hooks on the bottom. It looks like something out of the film Hellraiser. But it's really, really unusual what we like. Now this is the basement wall that I need to point, but this is going to be a lot more time consuming because, as you can see there, there's random concrete just blathered into holes. There, that'll need all chipping out and things like this. Yes, this one's going to take a while, but slowly, it'll get done. And then just spin you around this way. And this one needs a floor. Some more concrete in as well.
Hola from Portugal. Another week gone by very, very quickly. It just flies, absolutely flies over here.
We do look like we've not done much this week, but it's jobs that have taken quite a bit of time. And we were hoping to get that damn fire in, but because it's been a bit cooler and it's been a bit wetter, the concrete's taken a lot longer to dry out than what we thought. So we're now waiting for the pebble bit to set properly, and then we can put the fire on it and get the fire in.
There was also a lot more concrete than I thought.
Yeah, like you said in the video.
Yeah.
As usual.
But it's all done now and set in. Just the face to put on the front of the fireplace. So that should be completed next week.
Yes!
The sheeting's gone on the walls, and we should be putting the fire in place and connecting up the chimney for next week's video.
We just need to go buy a spinner for top, and then it's.
But it should be 99% done by next week. So
99? Hang on a minute.
Just needs a clean. You can do that. Last 1%. But tune in next week, because it's a real big deal for us. Our own source of proper heating.
Log fire. We'll be spending most of the time in there then.
Curled up in front of it with the dogs and cats.
And still doing some work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the bottom bit is coming along nicely. So we need to get some more plasterboard as well, don't we?
Well, when we move on to the next wall, we'll be getting what we need.
Because we don't, there's not many people, apart from his local builder, there's not many people that will deliver to us up here. So with the plasterboard, we have to go get it, but because it won't fit into the trailer, we have to spend an hour or so cutting it down at the building company in their car park. So it takes a bit of time, but it gets it here, so...
Down you go.
You're not camera shy, are you? Huh?
Not at all. Yeah, so we have to cut at the shop, but I measure up first, so I only have to cut it once. Yeah, one day we'll film us driving down our track, because it's a public road. But it's not your normal public road. What are you doing, dog?
Oh dear. You've got to be in front of the camera all the time, haven't you? Oh dear. Sit down, sit.
Right.
Sit down, sit down. Right, okay. We'll do it with the three of us.
Yeah. So, for this week, that's about it. So, don't forget to subscribe, like.
Oh, welcome to all our new subscribers as well.
Oh yeah.
We'll try and do a bit of intro maybe, so that anybody who joins us knows who we are, apart from watching everything till the end.
Yeah.
And being harassed.
So, on that note, have a really good week and take care of yourselves.
And we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.